Hello, hope you can hear me. I just finished up my hospital admissions class. Let me look at my paperwork. I'm here at El Camino Hospital where I'm going to have my surgery in 6 days. Creepy. Yeah, so I just had pre-surgical guide orientation, what's going to happen when I come to the hospital, what time I'm going to be, where at the hospital I'm going to go. My surgery should last, should be on the table maybe 45 minutes to an hour, so that's really good that I'm not under anesthesia that long. Let's see, so I still like the people, I like the staff, the hospital. I met Cecilia. She is going to have surgery the same day as I am before me, so my surgeon's going to give her the sleeve and then it'll be my turn at 9:30. Yeah, so now the excitement is slowly fading away and the reality is hitting me in the face a bit because I had my lab work done. I just had an EKG. I know that they're going to use a catheter, and I mean, that's just the reality of surgery. You know, I know that other patients who are having the same surgery don't, you know, I guess it varies by surgeon, and I'm not going to question his methods or anything like that, but I think that was probably the one thing that that really creeped me out. But oh well, that's going to be the least of my worries. They're going to put it in when I'm asleep and take it out 6 a.m. the next day. So hopefully, I mean, you just have to face your fears or whatever to get over them. But I mean, that's kind of a weird fear. I guess it's not a fear. It's just not something I would prefer. But it's what's best for me. And what else? Just went over sample menu for my first week following surgery, and one thing I did discover that that the Isopure Zero carb that I had just purchased a case of over here at Max Muscle on Meridian because they had really good price. I bought them thinking I can knock 20 ounces of my water, my liquids out of the way and get 40 grams of protein. The bariatric nurse had explained to me that unless I dilute the Isopure with water, that will not count towards my liquid goal. So the 20 ounces of fluid in the Isopure Zero, that's only going to count as protein, the 40 grams. None of the 20 ounces is going to be water. So that was very new to me. I have seen, I can't remember who specifically, but I've seen videos and posts online, Obesity Help, some forums that I follow on Facebook, that it's obviously the best form of protein. It's pure whey isolate, I think they call it. But I am now hit with the bombshell that the 20 ounces is not going to count towards my fluids, which kind of blows because I know it's going to be hard to get that fluid in, and you know, getting 20 ounces of fluid down with 40 grams, I mean, that's a lot of volume. Karen has explained to our Jody, the nutritionist that I had seen before this class, I've known, anyway, she told me, I totally blanked as to what I was gonna say. That's really annoying. I think it's because I haven't eaten and I just got my blood drawn. Ice up here. Anyway, I don't know. So all the excitement is kind of definitely fizzling away because the reality is surgery is going to happen in less than a week, and for the next 6 weeks after that, it's going to be liquids, clear liquids, full liquids, smooth liquids, pureed, mush, you know, and then regular foods. But that's fine. Like, the whole point was to change my relationship with food, and I don't know how this wouldn't, you know, because I have an unhealthy view of what food is to me. My family is coming. My mom and my dad are coming in from out of town. They will be here on Monday. I found out that only 2 people can wait in the waiting room because it's a small area, and like 2 people, my husband and then my mom, like my dad's coming. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. And then only 1 person can. I have my own room, but only 1 person can stay with me in the in my room overnight. Which I'm like, okay, my husband, my mother. You know, it's weird. The hospital is definitely not a place where my husband wants to be or whatever, but if I'm there, of course he wants to stay with me, and it's the same with my mom, you know, I'm her baby. So I'm going to call her and see if we can, if she could just hold down the fort at my house, take care of my dog. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a bigger issue, but I mean, right now, that's an issue. Telling the people I love most that sorry, but my husband is going to stay with me. I don't know. Maybe he would prefer. Either way, it's one night. We'll figure it out. But yeah. So yeah. No real excitement. I'm not stressed either. I'm not anxious. I'm in limbo. I'm just like waiting for the next step. And then once I hit the next step, I'm going to be, you know, working through the clear fluids, going to my 1 week post-op, and hopefully if I'm able to tolerate those fluids, you know, move on to the full fluids. It's just happening, and I'm fine. I'm grateful that my insurance covers this, and I know that I'm going to do my best to get to my goal weight and try to be complication free. I'm going to do everything in my power. You know, they give me this surgery, but my health is in my hands. So I want to try to do the best that I can. And that's a lot, you know, taking responsibility for yourself. Like, now I'm going to take responsibility the way I should have years ago to my body. And it's heavy. It's a heavy thing to do. But I hope, and I really feel like deep down, I'm kind of making it bigger than it is. I mean, I know it's major surgery, and my eating habits are going to be changed tremendously. I don't know. It's a lot. But yeah, so I just finished up my appointment. It's not really, it's a very cloudy, overcast day here in California. And I have the rest of the day off. One of my bosses had back surgery, so I'm off today. I work tomorrow. And that's another thing, like, I feel it's like weird holiday-esque type energy in the air, because this whole work week I have worked 3 days, 1/2 day because of other appointments for the surgery, pre-op with my surgeon, and then with my follow-up with my regular doctor. But next week I only work 2 days. My husband's off for 6 work days, you know, so he'll be here. My family's coming in from out of town, and then I have other family coming in from Australia and towards the end of the month, and I'm only going to be off for 2 weeks, which kind of, I hope I will be able to handle it. I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird, uncertain area that's going on, and excited. Am I excited? I'm just like, let's do this, is what I'm thinking. Let's get this done and move on. That's the one thing. I just want to move on from this state of being and find my goal weight and just work to maintain. You know, when I had gone down from 260 pounds to 189 pounds, I thought then that the hardest part was maintaining, and 189 is still that way higher, you know, than what I should be for my medium body frame, 6.5 inches. So I don't know. to think that maintaining is probably the hardest part. I just need consistency, and I have a long way to go, and I'm a very, how you say, I like to be instant gratification type person, but this is not, I can't be instant, you know, with this whole process. But it's a start. I mean, 8 months in the making, and here I am 6 days from surgery, so it's kind of crazy, and I am grateful, and I look forward to the days, weeks, and months to come, unlike, you know, just sitting stagnant in my life, or in my body and my mind. But yeah, that's me, that's it. Here I am in my car, getting ready to head back to San Jose from Mountain View, and yeah. So I think this might be my last update before surgery itself. It's crazy to think. But damn, Natalie, it's about time, right? Let's do this. Definitely using these videos as a tool to look back on and remember that I'm tired of the, you know, mucking around. I don't know, that's what I feel like I do. I go through the motions, and I don't enjoy it as much as I could. So, don't do that, Natalie. Enjoy. It's going to be a flash, and I'm going to say, oh, I'll never get to that weight again, but I've said that before, and I've gotten to that weight before. Just because I have surgery doesn't mean I can't regain weight and take on my fat girl mentality and, you know, what's this going to hurt? So ever since my last pre-op appointment when I weighed in, I gave myself that right to have last meals of sorts. One of them, including Wiener Schnitzel, was not the brightest idea the day before I get labs done. So I don't know what my cholesterol is. I don't even actually know what they tested for. I didn't ask, but you know, all bad on all levels, not worth it. But you know, there's that little you know, voice in your head that's like, it totally is. Just, I mean, you did all that work, just go and let's eat. And that's the one thing I want to be different. You know, not only, I just don't want to reward myself with food, period, let alone, you know, shitty fast food junk that pleases my taste buds, which is ridiculous, and then, you know, the next day I feel completely poisoned. You know, I haven't eaten anything all day because I'm disgusted. I don't know. My body's like, don't give me anything, you bitch. So I think it'll be like that for a minute. I'll probably eat some eggs later, but either way, that's my update. I'm happy, excited, not really. No, not really excited to get opened up and having a piece of my body be thrown in the trash. I'm not really proud. It's not going to be a proud moment for me. But that is my reality right now, and I'm going to make the best of it and persevere. Do what's good for me and my new stomach, and retrain my body, my stomach, how to eat, myself how to eat, and be mindful of my negative self-talk, and just, you know, try to be more positive. I feel like I'm a pretty positive person, but I need to really hone in on that for me. Positive self-talk. So we'll see how it goes. But that's me, Natalie, and I will see you when I'm sleeved. Sounds so weird. Yeah, so I'll make some videos about in the hospital room and of this beautiful place that I'm gonna have surgery and succeed and be healthy. Damn it, because I want to. I mean, yeah. So that's that. Thank you for listening. I hope you found something helpful. I hope I didn't come off as bitching. But I'm ready to get this started and going and losing. Alright, well, have a good Thursday, whatever day you see this on, and yeah, see you soon.